glass of milk. Outside, rain tapped on the empty house, bucketing it down. The garage chimed and lifted its door to reveal the waiting car. I could hear my parents driving away. The house stood alone in a city of rubble and ashes. This is the city that gives off the radioactive glow at night that can be seen for miles. Having a hearty breakfast, the gloomy weather pinned me down under the comfy blankets. God damn it, I know we did it finally. The happy cry of my parents echoed and woke me up. I swing around. What are you two discussing about? Who got killed? Why are you too happy for someone's death? I questioned, still feeling dizzy. Fright and curiosity killed the superiors. Finally, Hunter's lust for blood is satisfied, said my mom. In retaliation, the old-aged tiger is captured for sale in the market. But perhaps you believe if I tell you that the expensive tonic wine I bought now includes tiger bone as an ingredient, said my dad in a cheerful way. We all are to face with a click of time, I retorted furiously. My dad laughed. The tiger in our community is a rare thing and is the last species too. Being an apex predator, it regulates the entire ecosystem to root up its base. There actually is a tone of sadness in me that I never had before. I long to say something that an illiterate like them could understand and regret what they have done, but all turned out to be in vain. My father put his head down and slowly tilted my head until I was forced to look at him. Yugzom, he said, we had troubles and fears in our life which you actually don't know much really about. He has been the thread through generations, for no one has been brave enough to put it to death behind the nonsense laws, but it turned out that its special attributes have no word to fear upon. Now any creature can rumble freely as superiority lasted its rule for generations. This will be the subject to gloat about through our descendants, to uphold the pride of our bravery. I don't see, I began. I don't know, I stammered. That's usually the trouble with you. Need not have to raise your childish thoughts upon us. Mother exclaimed, giving me a sheepish look. Now go to bed, silly girl. Obeying them, I reluctantly put myself to sleep. I could hear the sounds of my parents crying. Pleading voices of the people drowned in a massive flood. Out of nowhere, a ferocious tiger pounced upon me. I woke up, alarmed. The sun beamed and tapped behind the mountains. Nevertheless, I refused to move out of my cozy den. I read snatches here and there. I felt I am on the verge of some discovery. Something which I need to find out and yet did not want to know. I revealed through the picture-filled papers. A streak of tigers in dry, deciduous forest caught my eye. With the shed of tears, I calmly thought. Symbol that represents death and life finally came to an end, and I cannot imagine a life here afterwards. Afterwards, I could see an instant change. The habitat preserved when the tiger is alive has now turned to a place where prospective buildings showed up and some acres were now converted for dry land cultivation. Yugzom, my mother, called me downstairs for breakfast. Look at her, the desolation she wears upon her frowning face, though it's almost past 3 weeks of the incidents. I could sense a peculiar thing on the usual setup dining table. Wow, it's a porridge soup. For them it's a porridge oat, adding water, sprinkling with salts, and then eating. But for me it was equivalent of a cold shower to start the day. Aren't we starving to death? I could eat a scabby horse. If you do, always feed me with such things. I said, little flattered. Alright, just take a look around and search for the best to eat, came a lethargic response. I could not really comprehend their saying, but I could sense the strangeness. This array that certainly was not an order, judging from the way it rested willowed and its walking trails upon the fields. I could point out to my wild amusement the wild oinkers were the cause of change in the menu of meals. The input of my parents and the income for the whole year was thrown down in the drain, whereby they have caused an extensive devour on the standing crops in the fields abutting the reserve forests. I couldn't figure out why the counts of oinkers drastically increased recently, though it was less in number initially. I could hear the murmurs behind me. Our foolishness makes us repay our wrongdoings, I silently thought. After that, over 3 months, we are blessed with the heavy downpour continuously. That's probably due to loss of preserved vegetation, I murmured. If you like the story, please like, share and subscribe. Until then, thanks for being with me.